standing tall, packing out this hall. Link up, look left, look right. Every single person is the reason we rise. Hey, hey, hands up if you're changing your life. Hands up if you're changing the life. We walking with a why, not a maybe. Big vision shaking up the whole stadium. Go designer HBN, built in wealth. Let's go win. Go designer HBN, build a team. Let's go win. Help people get paid. Help people get paid. Help people get paid. Help people get paid. Who's ready? Who's all in?
Nothing for that. All right, guys. Hey, folks. Coach Marcus Jones here, Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to the Monday night. This is how we start and end our day testimonial Zoom. We are here every single Monday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and the Zoom link is oneteam1dreamhangout.com. There is a dial-in option. I don't have that number memorized, but it is on the invite somewhere. So if you guys aren't able to hop on Zoom, you can dial in, enter the passcode meeting ID. You can hop on here and you can listen in. And also, if you want to tell us how you start your day and how you end your day, you can also share that. So my name is Coach Marcus. My legal name is Marcus Jones, but social media world started calling me Coach Marcus several years ago. This was back when I was, I lost a lot of weight, lost like 90 pounds, and became a certified personal trainer. And I spent my time just posting on Facebook recipes, workout tips, financial tips. And my Facebook friends and friends back then, there were no followers. My Facebook friends started calling me Coach Marcus. So that's been the name I've been going by for a number of years. I've been with the company since February 2019. I am a seven-figure earner with HBN, which is great. Also worked in corporate America for over 30 years, and for 23 years I was in a management role. And last September, my last employer, they terminated my position after just over 17 years. So in 30 years, I only worked for 3 employers. And after my position was eliminated, I decided I'm going to walk away from corporate America early and retire. But I'm not retired in the sense I'm actually refired, right? I'm actually I'm doing something I love doing. I've been doing this for a number of years, all part-time. And that's why I have all this extra time to create songs like you guys heard at the beginning of this Zoom and do some other stuff. So we're here Monday night. So this is an opportunity for our customers and also our consultants to share their testimonies on what single product they use to start their day and which product they use to end their day. So if you guys would like to share, raise your hand. Don't be shy, right? This is like Planet Fitness. This is judgment free, right? So you guys feel free to raise. If you haven't shared before, that's fine. Raise your hand and you can share how you start your day and how you end your day. And also, if you do have a testimonial to share, that'd be great too. It could be your testimonial or someone else's. I do have someone who posted something over the weekend, and I don't think they're on here right now, but I'm going to read what they shared with us in a group chat we're in. Some people saw the message. I'm trying to find it really quickly on my phone so I can be able to read it. But so anyway, if there are any guests on here, I want to welcome you, and thank you, Tiara. I want to welcome any guests who are watching live, and if you are guests, that's cool. You can be off camera. You guys don't have to have your cameras on. But if you are guests, comment in the chat. Let us know who, if you are guests, what your name is, and also who invited you. And if you aren't a member of the company yet, either as a customer or as a consultant, once we're done with this, hey, get back with whoever invited you here or shared the recording with you and let them know what you liked about the information, right? And we do have a income opportunity connected to what we do here. And so there is the ability to, buy the products, use the products, and share them with people you love and get paid. And that's what network marketing is. We simply, use products we believe in and we share them with people we care about. Like I said, we get paid for it, most of the times when we are making recommendations and referral for things we don't get paid. We don't get paid when we share our favorite gyms or our restaurants we go to or grocery stores or our favorite shopping spot, right? Some people don't get paid for sharing coffee. We do, right? We drink probably the best coffee on the planet. We get paid for that, for sharing it. And so people do this every day, but just don't get paid. So, but we never guarantee people are going to earn any money here if they join us. We just know that people will have the ability to earn income. We don't guarantee that. And because people are going to share testimonials tonight, I have Tiara, I have Jessica, I have Miranda's hand, those two people's hands raised. I have Tiara go first. Um, you're going to have some testimonials. We're not making any type of medical claims, right? And so we're not saying any of our products diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any type of disease or health conditions. And if you have any concerns about using any of the products, talk to your doctor. And so that's why we're here. So we have two companies under one umbrella. Green Organics is our parent company. We have Go Desana, which is primarily personal care products, which is the smaller of the two companies, and then we have Heart and Body Naturals, which is the bigger of the two companies, but not the older of the two, right? And both companies are multi-million dollar debt-free comp companies, and all the products are organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, keto-friendly. I'm trying to get all the information out. You guys aren't going to remember this anyway, but the company sources all of the individual ingredients, and all of the ingredients are third-party tested before they are mixed into the formulations, which happens in our FDA certified manufacturing facility in Cincinnati, Ohio, that's owned by the company, which is great. So, and what's great about these products is nothing is added to them and nothing is taken from them. So you're getting pure, clean products. So if you're someone who's out there who's looking for high quality premium products to use both internally and externally, you come to the right place. And so thank the person who invites you here to so you can get this information. So I think that's enough I've shared so far. Oh, the money we get paid in real time. So, like our jobs pay us what, once a week, once every 2 weeks. So, you work 2 weeks, you get paid. Here, we get paid in real time. So, if someone goes to your website you get from the company at no cost and makes a purchase, that you get paid in real time. So, there's daily pay, there's weekly pay, and there's monthly pay. So, all that, and there's cash back. So, we have lots of ways we get paid. And I thought about something. I'll get to whoever I'll get to TR first. Let me ask everyone you first. So I thought about something. Since I used to work in corporate America, I was salaried my whole career. And I would work Monday through Friday, and then the weekend would come, and then on Mondays, guess what happened? My paycheck will reset to zero every Monday, right? Every Monday that paycheck resets to zero, and that happens to every person that has a job that's an employee. Whenever your work week starts, your paycheck resets to zero on that start date. And so that's what I like about what we offer here. We get paid while we're sleeping, while we're working our jobs, while we're on this Zoom. Getting paid. So our paychecks don't reset the way jobs do. So that's just an interesting thing I thought about this weekend, which that's risky, especially now, with the cost of, food going up and gasoline. I filled up my car today, it was $109 almost, $108.84. Fortunately, I work at home, so it's a tax deductible business expense for me to fuel my vehicle. But I know a lot of people struggling financially with getting gas. But that's a discussion for Thursday, right? So that being said, let me get Tiara. She's unmuted. You can go ahead and share your testimonial, Tiara. I'll go ahead and mute myself out, and you can go ahead and share.
All right. Thank you, Coach Marcus. Good evening, everybody. So I'm going to talk about a milestone that I just hit in my life. I just started menopause. Yay. I hope you hear the sarcasm in my voice. So, of course, I figured it out because I was having hot flashes. And so I was like, oh my God, I'm hitting the change. It is happening. That's crazy. And I know a lot of y'all see me. I don't look like I'm old enough to hit menopause, but I'm almost 50. And I know a lot of y'all like, oh, I didn't know she was that old, even though 50 is not old. But you know what I'm saying. But anyway, so started having the hot flashes. First, it just started off real mild. I was having maybe one or two a day. Then it started to kick up. They started happening more frequently. And at first, they were real mild. I would just get a little hot, but it wasn't a big deal. Then they started to become more frequent. Then they started to become more intense to the point where I am literally sweating from my forehead and I'm having to get paper towels and wipe my forehead like I've been walking up and down the street. And so then they started to become more frequent, like 4, 5, 6 a day. I was like, oh no, oh no, we're not gonna be able to do this every day. So I said, let me go ahead and get the wild yam magnesium spray. So I said, you know what? Let me start doing this morning and let me start doing it at night. Because I was also sweating at night too. I was waking up, my little nightgown was all wet in the back. I said, no, we're not gonna be able to do this. So I said, let me go ahead. I started taking it in the morning as I was, after I get out my shower, I would go ahead and put it on. And then after having a night sweat, I said, no, let me go ahead and do it at night too. So I said, let me go ahead and start my day and end my day with the wild yam magnesium spray. So then the first thing was my hot flashes got less intense. So instead of, breaking out in a full-blown sweat, not only on my forehead and my chest and my underarms, it was just like going back to the mild, heat up, but I wasn't sweating. I was getting hot, but I wasn't sweating. Then the night sweat stopped. Then the hot flashes became less frequent. So I wasn't having the 6 a day like I was before. It started to be like 4. Then it was like 3. Then it was like 2. And today I have not had one hot flash. Not one. Not one. And that's for me just being consistent with doing it morning and night. So if anybody is going through menopause, you definitely want to have the wild yam magnesium spray in your arsenal because it absolutely works. So, and I've only been using it about, let me see, I want to say about 5 days. About 5 days. So it didn't even take real long for me to really start seeing effects. So it's the truth. It really, really works. I'm done.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Tiara. I can relate to that, not from a male perspective. My wife, she's 56. She'll be 57 in June, so we're only about 7 months apart. So, we've been together since we were 18 years old. So I've been watching her go through that transition, and so first started with the irregular period, the menstruation, and that eventually that stops, right, or it comes and goes every once in a while. But then I noticed, I don't know if she has had hot flashes, but I know she's always turning down the thermostat in the house, and I'm cold, and I'm walking around in sweatshirts. So, and I don't say anything because I understand, women's bodies change just like men's bodies change, and so women go through that transition. But but she uses wild yam. She was only using it once a day before, and she used it 2 times a day. It's been for about 6 months now, and it's amazing how it works. And I don't know how it works, but I know she stays cool, and is not dealing with some of the symptoms like a lot of women deal with when they're going through that transition in life. So then she uses God, what is it? Balance her.
Mm-hmm.
And then she uses Moon also. So those are two other oils, two other products she uses that help her. And it's been great. Like I said, she's 56, and as well, and also and I noticed no mood swings. I understand some women go through like the mood swings and things like that. None of that, and it's amazing for you to only have been using the wild yam magnesium spray for only 5 days and to get
Mm-hmm.
results like that. And so I know you spray it on your thighs, right? I think that's where you
Yeah,
said.
so my shoulders,
Yep, the
kind of
shoulder.
across my chest. I do it kind of around my neck, my
Yep.
abdomen, and my upper thighs.
Yeah, it's amazing. Men use it too. I use it 2 times a day. It's great for men too. But that's awesome. So come back and share some more. Let us know if it helps. With anything else. I saw your post today. I had to laugh about that. So I thought maybe it had to do with that. Anything else you want to share before we
No, that's it.
All right, TR. So TR is one of our leaders in the Atlanta area, one of the best science teachers there. So if you guys ever have any questions about like the scientific part about our products, TR is the person that can help you answer some of the questions on why the products work the way they work. So I'll get you up next, Jessica. Let me read this message. One of our reps, Rhonda, she sent the message. Some of us saw it. We're in a group, and so we're in a chat group. I think I posted this in the testimonials group on Facebook, and she says, "Just a small win. I received a health diagnosis recently and have been testing and testing and testing. I had a blood draw on March 30th. It showed low cortisol. You guys take care of your cortisol level. You don't want it too high and too low. Okay." And she says, I started using the Healing Trilogy daily while I was only using Mind periodically. That's our Ayurvedic brain superfood. But she was using it at night and adding berberine ACV to her Healing Trilogy, and she's also was drinking Nova and or Java Slim. Well, she had her blood test last week and it showed her cortisol to be in the normal range, right? So it was low before, and it was at a 4.7 UG/DL on March the 30th, and then on April 15th it was at 12.2, right? So that's about 2 weeks. And because she has not shared her diagnosis publicly, she's not sharing this on Facebook, but we were able to post this in the group. And she said, ashwagandha for the win, right? So that's an amazing one of our products, which is in mind, body, and in soul. Okay, so if you guys are looking for a product that's combination that works very well, I recommend Mind, Body, and Soul. So that was from one of our reps, Rhonda, that shared that with us over the weekend. So thank you, Rhonda, for sharing that. And I have another one to read. This is about black soil. Okay, now let me ask you to unmute, Jessica. So who does not know that there is a special going on with HBN where you can buy any fulvic product and receive black soil free, right? So you can buy a full size bag of fulvic acid, the powder, and you'll receive a free bottle of black seed oil, the full size bottle, and vitality this month. Or you can buy the fulvic liquid and you receive a free bottle of black sea oil. So one of our reps, I don't remember who typed, oh, this is from Francine. I don't think Francine's on here in Canada. She wrote, Black Sea saved me last week. I walked over 35,000 steps, which is huge for her. I was sure I would not be able to walk the next day, but Black Sea oil and pain lotion and the pain spray, she was like new the next morning to run after the bus came because she's always late catching the bus. So Francine used our black soil product along with our pain lotion and pain spray, which also it has magnesium in the spray and in the lotion. And so that's just a testament to black soil. So for those of you who would like to receive a free bottle of black sea oil, you can go and buy a bottle of fulvic liquid drops or buy the full size bag. So that's just a testimonial Francine that posted on my on a Facebook post. So Jessica, let me get you to unmute yourself, and then you go ahead. Let me get people lower their hand, and you can go ahead and share. I'll mute myself out.
Can you hear me, Coach?
Yes, I hear you fine.
Okay. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties. It kicked me off. So one of the products I use to start my day is fulvic acid, the liquid drops. With fulvic acid, it helps with the nutrients absorption. And I noticed that since using it along with a couple of other products, my brain health, cognitive health have been a lot better. And that's something I've struggled with due to a previous medical condition with my brain having a brain bleed. So it's very imperative that I take care of my brain to get some of those memories back. So I'm actually remembering certain things from my childhood and stuff that I, for the longest, was forgetting about. And then I have a testimony. So I had a procedure done last week. I can't apply it to the wound right now, but I have a sensitivity to certain bandages where it breaks my skin out. So I've been applying the TLC everything ointment, and it relieves the rash and itchiness. So that's a great product to have on hand and keep in your wellness cabinet. It's good for burns, scars, paint, just all kinds of cuts and abrasions. And then how I end my day is actually a combo product. It's tone with the fat detox. I add the fat detox drops to it. So, as you're releasing weight, your skin tends to do different things. So it helps with the cellulite and everything and tone you up as you're releasing the weight. So that's one of the products I use at least nightly. That's how I got, Coach.
All right, it's awesome. Your fulvic acid, that's one of my favorite products. It's been April 22nd, will be 4 years since Coach Tina, our detox diva, founder, that she helped introduce spring fulvic acid here to HPN. So 2 more days, it'll be 4 years. And so that's been the product. Once we launched it, I've used it every single day, either the liquid or the powder. And like you, Jessica, I know this helped me like think faster. Yes, Earth Day, Earth Day. That's my mom's birthday is that day too. It would have been her 80. I think she would have been 81 this year if she was alive. But um, I've taken use fulvic acid every day. I use the powder sometimes, but I primarily take the liquid in my morning workout drink. But I notice it helps me think more clearly. I can process a lot of stuff faster. I mean, I was already, thinking fast anyway, but it's like I operate like a supercomputer. It's crazy how fulvic works because it does help other nutrients to get driven deeper into the cells, right? So it increases the nutrients of your other vitamins and minerals you're taking by up to 40 times, right? That's an amazing from just some drops or that little powder. I didn't know that little powder was that potent, but so that's good to know. And then also the TLC ointment, a little goes a long way. I have the same jar I bought from like 3 years ago. I still have that same jar because I don't have a lot of skin stuff that goes on, and so I cut myself, or when I burn myself like cooking or something, I'll slap it on there. But that TLC ointment is amazing. And then the tone and fat detox. When I have the tone lotion, I don't have any right now. When I have it, if I have fat detox, I'll take the bottle of fat detox and pour it inside the bottle of tone
Mhm.
and just shake it up. And that's great for people who are on their weight loss journey, or if you've lost weight, that tone helps to tighten up the skin. All right. And it also targets cellulite. So it helps to smooth out and erase cellulite while also firming up the skin. That's a great product. And it smells good. It has an
Mhm.
orange, like a citrusy scent. It smells good going on and it gets absorbed. And I don't know how it works, but that combination works great. So anything else you want to share, Jessica, before we get to Miranda?
No, that's just it. There's just, especially with people that have family members that have had Alzheimer's and stuff like that. Like I've had family members that have passed away. It's very important to take care of your brain health, and you definitely need to get the nutrients in your body. And the
Yeah.
foliage definitely helps you with the absorption.
Yep.
So,
And yeah, Matt, get your new nutrients in, and then also make sure you watch your blood sugar, especially because Alzheimer's. If you look up diabetes, right, Google type 3 diabetes, and you guys will see. Okay, and so but manage your blood sugar and take the brain, or take mind, which is our brain Ayurvedic superfood with fulvic. Use our GLP-1 products. I'm telling you, it's amazing. And not 95% of people are nutrient deficient anyway because they're not getting enough of the nutrients the body needs just because of their diets. And also the soil is so depleted, because it's not allowed to rest. We just continue planting and growing, planting and growing. Even if people eat, all the servings of fruits and vegetables every day, they're still not getting the recommended uh, new vitamins and minerals, right? And so we have five products. We have five products that give the body 90 of the essential vitamins and minerals. So Ocean Vitality is one of them. That's from the ocean, right? It kind of tastes like oceany, if you guys. And but that's amazing. I use it. I don't like ocean stuff, but I'll take it just because it's good for my body. Fulvic acid is the other product. Body Beat Max, that's the other product. Glucose Protect, and then Mind. Those are five products that'll give you 90 of the essential vitamins and minerals. Because I don't know if you guys know this, if you're missing one vitamin and mineral out of your diet, that opens up the pathway to getting sick, to disease, right? And then if you want to take it over the top, you can throw in black seal oil and then use gut check. That's our matcha infused probiotic tea. And gut check is amazing. I know Tiara had a great testimonial about gut check at our event in that Nashville, Tennessee last year. And so once I heard her share her story, I drank gut check every single day. It's amazing. It's good stuff. But thank you, Jessica, for sharing.
Thank you, Coach. I'm
You're
grateful for
welcome.
you and these products.
All
Thank
right,
you.
no problem. All is well. All right, Miranda, got you going. You should be able to unmute Miranda from Tennessee. Appreciate you for hopping on, ma'am.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How about
I,
yourself?
I actually have two that I would like to comment on myself, and then I had a testimonial from
Okay.
yesterday.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna start off. Last week I went to the doctor, and I had a rash from the medication, and when I got home, I used the pain cream on my right arm because that's where the pain was in my right arm. And then my second one is I I'm like Tiara. I use the Valium magnesium spray. I use it on my leg, my shoulders, and my lower back. And then my testimonial is I talked to my sister-in-law yesterday, and I was telling her about the BSO and the coffee, and she told me, she said, "Oh yes, I love coffee." So I told her, and she asked me, she said, "Well, do you have a sample on you?" I said, "No, ma'am, I don't," but I said I can try to get you a sample. But she gave me a list of what was going on with her, and I told her whenever she get a chance, if it was later on tonight or tomorrow, I would do my best to get back with her.
That's awesome. So hang on. So let's go back to the rash. So you use the pain magnesium lotion for your rash,
Well, the cream, I don't have the magnesium.
not the spray, but there's magnesium in
Yes.
the lotion too. Just so
No, I don't have the lotion either. I just got the pain cream.
yeah, well, we call it lotion, but it's in the
Oh, okay.
jar. It's in the jar, right? The little jar.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's our pain magnesium cream. We'll call it cream here tonight, but there's magnesium in that. So you either use the pain magnesium spray or the lotion. They both work. And so did they help to stop your pain?
Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. And then wild yam. So you spray it on both legs?
Yes.
And then your shoulders and your lower back. Now, what what
Yes.
what does a wild yam magnesium spray do for you?
Um, it takes the tension out the lower part of my back because it
Mhm.
cramps more than anything. Well, I use it up under my stomach too, but I
Yeah,
really use it for the lower part of my back because it cramps more than my stomach.
yeah, yeah. And this the combination because per pump, every time you pump it, you're getting 75 milligrams of magnesium plus the other herbs and things that'll mix in it, so they work together, and so that's why you're getting the result you're getting. Just like Tiara helped with her with not having the hot flashes, which is
Yes, and them
great.
hot flashes are no joke because I'm going through the same thing.
Yeah, yep. And then the lotion. Thank you, Cosima. The lotion, the cream in the whole jar, there's 7,500 milligrams of magnesium. Okay, so but then in the spray, there's 75,000 milligrams of magnesium per bottle. So you're getting a lot. So I'm glad you shared that. Then your sister-in-law, is this how easy it is to share the business? Because how many people know someone who drinks coffee or tea? At least occasionally, right? We all know somebody that either drinks coffee or drinks tea sometimes, right? And so for us, having access to healthy coffee and healthy teas and some other issues, we saw people help solve problems people are having with their health. But I like letting people know, if you're drinking coffee, right? If you're going to Starbucks or McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts or even going to the grocery store and buying instant coffee or those K cups, right? It makes sense, right? To buy coffee that's healthier and a coffee that will pay you for referring it to people, right? And so I know, when was the last time Starbucks paid anybody a check, or Folgers, or I don't, or those K cup brands, or Dunkin' Donuts, or McDonald's? When was the last time they paid anybody a check for even talking about how good their coffee is? None. None. But with us, number one, we're getting benefits from the coffee. We have the one that's brain fuel, Nova Slim. The other one is our weight loss coffee called I said no, Nova Slim. Nova Smart Coffee. The other one's called Java Slim. So that's our weight loss coffee. And people share that. People share the coffees and how they feel. And coffee drinkers who want to learn about drinking a healthier coffee, they want to learn more about it. They go buy from your website. You get paid for that. Starbucks isn't doing that. So that's why I like to point it out to people that it's more beneficial to buy a healthier coffee. Thank you, Lily, a coffee with more health benefits, and put yourself in position to, share it and get paid for it. And it's more cost effective compared to buying a cup of coffee every day outside your house. So that's just a coffee. But thank you, Miranda, for sharing. Let me get Dee Dee to unmute. She should be able to unmute, ma'am. And it's awesome because Dee Dee is Miranda's sponsor, which is cool. Oh, okay.
Buddy, sorry, I'm driving.
Okay, well, be safe.
Well, here, I'll try to say guys. So I am. I wanted to talk about what I start my day with and what I end my day with. What I start with is, I have like 8 different things in my coffee, but 2 of the recent things I added was Mind and that coconut MCT.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! First of all, let's talk about the taste. Can we say, oh my God, oh my God, tastes so good. So the Mind makes it taste thick and like almost like a warm hot chocolate, the way I mix mine anyway. And then I add the MCT in there. And the first time I used it, I ate all day. Like, the only reason I ate was because I'm keeping my uncle over here. I say hi. I'll just kidding. And I didn't eat from I think it was I woke up 6, and I didn't eat until about 5 or 6 that evening. And I didn't even remember that I was hungry. And normally, I like to eat. So that was cool. So I tried it again. I didn't eat until 3 o'clock. So I'm like, okay. So I'm liking this MCT oil. And then I put the lemon MCT oil in there for the flavor of it. It just makes it taste so good. And then the Mind, I seem to focus so much better when the Mind is there because I don't know. It's like the coffee does it by itself, but the Mind, it's like the icing on top. And my brain, a lot of times in the morning, I have so many things to do. My brain is like, and it just really helps me be able to focus so much better in the morning. And then in the evening, I end my day with the glow oil. The Smurf oil, that's what I call it. The blue oil, the glow. Yeah, glow. And for ladies that have wrinkles and things like that, and the dark circles under your eyes, it works really, really good. And it also helps to smooth out my skin too, because I noticed when I stopped using, I was like, man, I'm looking a little little funny looking here. So I started using it under my eyes again. I have to be careful though, just putting a little bit under my eyes because I don't want it to get in my eyes. Like, it doesn't really burn or anything, but I could just tell it's oil in my eye if it gets in my eye. But it works really, really good on my skin at nighttime. In the daytime, I have to be careful because I have really oily skin. So, but using it at nighttime, it works really, really, really good. So I hope they never, never stop selling that because we're gonna have a problem. That's
That's
all I
awesome.
got.
All right, Didi, thanks for sharing that. I'll summarize everything. I know about all the products. So Didi, she drinks no Nova, and she has a lot of stuff to her Nova, but she started adding Mine, which is our Ayurvedic brain superfood. It's a powder, it's yellow, and there's a lot of quality ingredients in it. Just you put half a teaspoon, which it comes with the scooper in the bag. Take the scooper, put it in there. It's going to dissolve. And then she uses the coconut MCT oil, which is our newest MCT oil, which is that stuff. I put a whole dropper in every hot beverage I drink. So I drink 2 cups of coffee in the morning, and I have a couple cups of tea throughout the day. So I'm drinking it 4 times. It's amazing. I know for me, I don't feel hungry right now. It's 5:35, not hungry at all, right? So I'll probably just have something real light for the dinner tonight. And then she adds in the lemon X MCT oil to just for the flavoring because that lemon really stands out. But that combination for Dee Dee is it's amazing. And I agree with her. That MCT oil, it really does help to reduce your appetite. And then with mind, your focus is just better. Just mixing it with Nova and the mind. Nova's already a brain fuel coffee, but you throw in Mind with it, it's like how Body Beat Max is body on steroids, right? So we have body, our Ayurvedic cardio superfood is here. Body Beat Max is up here. So when she has Nova here, she put Mind with it. It just took her no cup of Nova to a whole nother level. Yeah, beast mode. It's great. So and then Glorious, and we called it Glow. That was what we when Glorious first came out, we called it Glow, just creating curiosity. People want to know what the heck is that blue stuff, right? It's blue like the Smurf, remember the cartoon The Smurfs? And I use mine in the morning time. My wife uses hers at night, and so it really does help to it's repair skin cells, right? Just giving the Cliff Note version of it, and but it's like putting food. It's like having food for your skin, right? And so great for dark spots, blemishes, fade spots, wrinkles, dark spots. It's dark circles. It's amazing how it works. Erases fine lines. And yeah, I'm not surprised that it works at nighttime because at night when you sleep, that's when your body repairs itself. And I have a different routine, and I use some other products at night, not other HBM products at nighttime. But Glorious is good for men and women, right? Just so you guys know. So if you guys are into taking care of your skin and you want some luxurious, high quality skincare products without any chemicals in it, I think there's like 20 different oils in that one bottle. I use like 10 drops. 10 drops, how I use it, and I just I rub it over around my eyes, under here, under my chin and my forehead. It's amazing, right? And so it's an amazing product. So yeah, Hydro Glow is different. Hydro Glow is a body oil. So Hydro Glow and Solace are body oils. Glorious is for the facial skin. Hydro Glow is going to help get the lymphatic fluid moving, right? And then Solace is more of the calming oil. So it's going to relax you. It's very calming. They have different scents, but our Glorious skincare serum. We call it a serum, right? And my wife and daughter like to keep theirs in the refrigerator so it is cool, right? It keeps it cool. And for some reason, it just works better when it's applied cold, just so you guys know. But thank you, Didi, for sharing that. All right, so last one, we have Miriam. Let me get Miriam to unmute, one of our up and coming leaders in the Dallas, Texas area. I'll go ahead and mute myself out, and you can go ahead and share, Miriam.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, good. So how I start in my day. One thing I've been doing in the morning, like right when I start my workout, is putting a few drops, maybe about 3 drops of pink grapefruit essential oil in my water. Let me tell you about appetite suppression with this. It's been sitting here and I haven't been using it. I'm so glad that I started using it again because it really, really helps. And I was, going along after I finished my workout, going along with my day, and I'm like, I'm not hungry. And it really is, it gives a nice refreshing taste to your water, of course, but it also really helps suppress the appetite. So if you need that um extra little, oomph with the appetite suppression, definitely try the pink grapefruit. Another thing is the Hydroglow. After the shower, I've been using it on areas that sometimes get, a little rashy. I don't want to say where, but where you get, rashes or whatever on your skin, various places. And I'm noticing much improvement with that with the Hydroglow. So if you've got issues, skin issues, my husband has been using it in his beard because he's got like, I don't know, men sometimes get dandruff in their beard or what have you. He's been using it and I'm noticing that is a lot better. So definitely get the Hydroglow to help with any skin issues you might have. It really, really seems to help amazingly for that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I agree with the with Hydrogo. I use it after I shower in the morning time, and I mix it. I have shea butter. I do 1 pump of Hydro Glow, and it helps break down the shea butter also. So I rub it together, and I'll just put it on my arms, do another pump, and moisturize my legs. I had a couple like dry spots or something. I'm here in the desert, Las Vegas, so it's dry, and so I noticed Hydro Glow takes away those dry, itchy spots you get sometimes. Um, it's amazing how that works, and it smells good too. I like the smell, but
Hmm.
you are right, Marin. Whatever, if you're dealing with like dry spots or like those breakouts on your skin, Hydroglow seems to just erase it, just makes it go
Yep.
away, which is awesome. And then pink grapefruit, I like using that, the pink grapefruit oil. Sometimes I don't always want the mint taste from slimmer oil. I want just the
Hmm.
grapefruit. So I'll put a couple drops of pink grapefruit oil in my water bottle and just drink that throughout the day. And I notice, yeah, it really does make me not want to eat breakfast because I drink mine in the morning while I'm at the gym. So when I come home, I want to eat, but I have to eat because I need the protein. But that's a great natural appetite suppressant. The cool thing about the pink grapefruit oil and even slimmer oil, you can diffuse them, put them in a
Hmm.
diffuser, and just inhaling it, it's going to reduce your appetite
Yep.
just from
Yep.
doing
I
this.
try that too sometimes too, but
Yeah,
just sipping it, it's a nice refreshing taste to your
yeah.
water, but it really helps.
It's good.
So,
It's good. It's really good. I use lemon oil sometimes by itself or grapefruit, and I use sweet orange too. So those different ones, I'll just put those in my water. But they all, it's a good water flavor enhancer for people that want to change things up and flavor your waters instead of buying those Mio and Stir and all that with all stuff that may have chemicals in it. Just put a few drops of that in your water and just drink it. It's great. So think that's good. Thank everyone that shared tonight. We have what, one, two, for five people shared their testimonials, plus people who it goes in vitality very well, right? You can mix it with vitality. It's awesome. Let me read what's I think I saw someone type the testimonial in the chat, and then we'll wrap this up. Let me see. Jessica uses coconut MCT coconut oil. And then I thought Dr. Dorothy typed something. Where'd you type, Dr. Oh, here it is. Java Slim, weight loss coffee is she has to force herself to eat, and she cannot eat that much when she does eat. That's how I feel the same way. Cause I drink Nova, I drink a cup of Nova first, and now I drink a cup of Java Slim, and I'm not hungry for hours. But I do put the coconut MCT oil in both cups of coffee, which are great. But great call tonight. Appreciate you guys for sharing. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your stories tonight. If you're a guest and you're watching live right now and you want more information, whoever invited you here, get with them and let them know what you like about the information. They can assist you with getting the products in your hand. If you haven't watched the replay, same thing. Thank the person that thought enough to share the video with you or even invite you, and tell them what you liked about the information, and find out how you can get your hands on the products. Okay. And Greta says her cravings went way down with MCT. That oil, that coconut MCT oil, it's and it's light too. It's not heavy. I've had some of the coconut MCT oils that are like thicker. This one's light, just one dropper full. Just pull out the bottle. It's a 4 ounce bottle. Squeeze the rubber tip, pull it out, and just drop the full dropper into whatever beverage you're drinking, and it works. And 10 drops first. So Greta does 10 drops. I didn't count mine, Greta. I just put it in there. I'll count mine tonight when I drink my next cup of tea. But appreciate you guys for sharing. Thank everyone for hopping on here and hanging out with us for the past 45 minutes. So like if you aren't a customer or member, you want to become one, get back with whoever invites you here. They can facilitate the process. If you would like to learn more about the business side, right, come back here on Thursday, an hour later. So it's going to be at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, because we have the Detox Divas at this time at coffeetalkwithtn.com. Detox Divas talks more about the products and how the products work. But if you want to learn about the money side, the income side, and how it can help you, just improve your finances, come back here on Thursday at this Zoom link, one team, one dream hangout.com, an hour later at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. But I appreciate everyone for hopping on here. Thank you for all the comments. And we will catch you guys on Thursday. Otherwise, we will see you next Monday at this same time, at this same Zoom link. You guys have a good night. And I appreciate you for being here. Goodbye.